Hi everyone, Sarah here. Welcome to episode 4 of Use It or Lose It. This week I was kind of at a loss as to what to do, and then I saw my bucket. This is one of the small plastic buckets that I had purchased when Target was closing, and I use them throughout my craft room for storage, but I also use it for dumping. So this one is a dumping ground, and I have actually already, this was all the way to the top, so I've already started sorting it. And what I decided that I'm going to do this week is I'm going to use all my stamped and colored images, because I have a ton of them, and I'm going to make some cards with them. Because I tend to just color, cut out, and throw in one of these buckets. So I'm going to show you, this is still halfway that I have to go through and sort it, but I'm just going to show you pretty much what ends up in this bucket. The first thing that ends up there is stamped images. So basically when I'm working on a project and I'm stamping out stuff, I always stamp out extras and just keep the little pieces of paper. And then there's some that people have gifted to me. These were from Christina. Thank you, Christina. I love them. So I have just stamped stuff that's not done yet. So that I will put off to the side. I'm not going to touch that. And then the other thing I have is backgrounds that I have, or pieces that are going to be turned into backgrounds. And then this actually was a stack of envelope cards, pocket cards that I had put together around Halloween. So I have all of those that just need images and decorations on them. But like this is just when I was playing around with watercolors. This is Yupo paper that I was playing around with to see how I could get it to work. When I did my video on the embossed backgrounds with the magenta, not magenta, woo! Nuance colors, kind of like the Brusho and that. So I have some of those. I have ones that I haven't done. And then I just also have some of those backgrounds. There's some frames in watercolor paper. And then of course just stitch die backgrounds. And this was when I was doing my Halloween ones. I did a ton of them. And then it's just playing around with watercolors and distress inks. So I have all of these, which pretty much if I just, sat down, put my mind to it, I can make cards out of these, and fast cards. So that was part of the 30-day color challenge with Kathy Rack. That was really cool. Okay, so there's backgrounds. These are colored and stamped type of images. That one I have with the background that I want to put it on. And then these ones are pretty much, I put it together, just ready to put it on a card. There's some cards that haven't been finished, but I had started putting stuff together for them. And then I also have this type, which is already ready to go. This one needs to be cut down. There's a card I was working on. There's another one of those backgrounds. Look, I even put tape on it, but didn't put it anywhere yet. So I have all these, and then there's the stamped images. Obviously there's more in that bucket that you guys saw. So I still have to go through, sort them all out. And then the other thing I have is die cuts. So when I'm doing die cuts, sometimes I do extras, and I have a whole pile of die cuts. So I'm going to finish sorting through my bucket, and then I will be back. Okay, so don't mind the shakiness. I'm holding this up high so that you guys can see my big mess that I've started. So I kind of sorted all the images out. These 3 little guys I had done because I wanted to put them on a card like that, so I pulled out a card. I think that's the first one I'm going to do. I have some monsters. I have little Prince and Princess from the Greeting Farm, Stamping Bella. These are the little critters from Mama Elephant. That is Birthday, School, some unicorns. Those are foxes and squirrels, and they're the fish. That's just another Pure Innocence one there. I've got my gumball machines. There's one bird. And then over here I have die cuts. And then these were just all like girls in big images. There's some more Mama Elephant little guys that are like umbrellas and stuff. Got one little lonely kitty. Some owls. These are Easter. This little penguin. And a superhero. And then these are all little dies that I die cut a long time ago. And that is a pile of die cuts. So I'm going to use all of those to help me put together some cards here. Now bear in mind that this is Saturday evening. I don't know if you can see that, but 10:22 p.m. So let's see how much I get done. Okay? Okay, so I am back. It is about 2:45 in the afternoon on Sunday. And I have been working non-stop all morning on cards. I got one card made before I went to bed last night. I feel like I've made a bigger mess than anything. So I still have my little piles going on my desk. But I wanted to show you guys what I've got done so far because I think it's been pretty productive. Okay, so the first one, this is the one that I was talking about that I wanted to make with these little circles. I actually got out some cardstock that I've had in my stash for a while. Actually, probably from last year. This is the Recollections Sophia paper pack that I had bought on clearance, and it's just all pastel-y cardstock. So I used a lot of that actually in my cards. So this first one, I cut the square and then I did some tone-on-tone stamping. And I used that Valentine's Close to My Heart stamp set. Actually, you guys didn't see it. Let me just grab it quick. This is one that I believe I picked up at Scrap and Grey Jill's garage sale. So this is Hugs and Kisses, and I used this X and O right here. And some Stampin' Up! Ink that was pretty much the same color, and I just stamped it all on a diagonal across the whole card. Then I cut out my stitched circles. I laid it down so that I could glue these two down on the actual card base, and then this one I taped to the back so that it was flush with the top of the card. And I didn't like how the fox that I had on this circle was colored, so I actually used another one from my stash. I didn't color a new one, I used an existing one and just glued it over top. So he is on the top of the card. I added in these little die cuts. Again, they were in my bucket. They were from watercolor paper that I'd done before, and I added Wink of Stella on them. I just added a strip of washi tape. And then on the inside, I used the same pattern paper, or sorry, the same solid paper, some more washi. I did some tone-on-tone stamping. I have some more die cuts, and then this is from Mama Elephant stamp set. This one here, that's Sunday Sayings. So I used that one. So that was my first card that I got done. The next one that I did was actually this one here. This is using the heart-shaped cards from Michaels. I traced it out and cut out a piece of patterned paper, and then I had these little royals from the Greeting Farm kit that were in my stack of colored images, and this die cut was in there also, so I just added the white gel pen on it. I did pull out the stamp set so that I could stamp Dreams Come True with the little hearts. But there it is. Super cute. I made another little heart-shaped, like really fast card. These are little foxes that I have here that were all colored up. I just added an MFT doily die, some washi tape, and this is from CC Designs. It's an Amy R stamp set, Elegant Valentine. So I used that to stamp the image, or sorry, the saying. And then on the inside, that's the Close to My Heart stamp set that I just did Hugs and Kisses. So, quick card. And this is the one that I just finished with the mime from the MFT Pure Innocence. I did pull out the stamp set and did some white embossing on the card with the saying. I used those puffy stickers that Jenny, Scrap and Jenny, had sent me. This was a background that I had already colored up with the pigment powders and embossing, and I just cut out a stitched circle, and then I did cut out these to layer on the card. I haven't done anything on the inside yet, but that turned out pretty cute. And then these ones, I had a ton of these little unicorns that were stamped out from the Sweet Stamp shop. And I pulled that out to do the sentiments on the inside. That one has, I put a little bit too much gold in that one, so you can't read it, but they say the glitter, unicorns, rainbows, and boys are scratched out, and think pretty thoughts. So I fused some little pockets and put gold seed bead, or sorry, the micro beads. I used the Martha Stewart colored hearts, and then the gold stars that I had just purchased. And then I die cut the Polaroid frames. That is also from Mama Elephant. And I used this washi, which is from Michaels. It's this one here. So I just used different colors to, I used glue dots on the back too, but the washi on the front to hold it up. And then these guys are all foam taped. So I actually got 5 quick cards done like that, and I just put white squares on the inside. So there's a dark pink, turquoise, a light purple, dark purple. That one again has a little bit too much gold, but you can move it around. And then the pink, light pink. So that is 9 cards finished. I did 1 card last night and the rest of them were today. So pretty productive morning. I will keep going and try and get some more cards done with all of these stamped images. And stay tuned. I am going to do the draw from last week's episode. Okay, so I am back to do the draw. I have everybody's names are written down in here that left a comment with regards to something to do with glitter. I just have these off to the side here because this is a couple of what's going to be in the prize pack. Obviously, you're getting some glitter. So thank you to everyone for their wonderful comments and suggestions. I do have some ideas that I'm going to give a try. And it will be showing up in some later videos, I'm sure. But for now, I'm going to look away and pick a name. So, Lona Joden, sorry, not sure how to say your name. You are the winner. Congratulations. So if you can please send me a private message with your address and I will get your prize package out in the mail to you. Thank you everyone for your wonderful comments throughout the series and your continued watching my videos. Please comment, subscribe, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.